White has it. Sweet move from Brown. They played 2 games this week, 2 play-in games. One of them an elimination game. Celtics haven't played since.
Great job getting out early here, taking away threes and making Miami play the one-on-one game.
Jaylen Brown gets in the paint. He goes right at Tyler Hero. Miami can continue on here. He could be a factor later. But it's not just Butler. You get a follow jam by Jaylen Brown. Jokic and Adebayo with the 2 makes thus far. Adebayo had an and 1. And here is Brown, and Brown knocks down another one. Little mid-range jumper. Great chance to be on the all-rookie team as Brown goes right back to work. He scores on Hero.
Well, I think Eric Spoelstra said it to us before the game today for both coaches and players. One of the things you have to understand is that every...
Horford stood his ground. Jaylen Brown drives it on Highsmith. Highsmith good D, but Brown secures it and scores. A major storyline moving forward for the Celtics. A guy who made a major difference for Boston this year. It's Brown straight to the basket and a finger roll.
Just to create offense.
Okoro turned back. That's Luke Cornett who's checked into the game. Here comes Jaylen Brown.
To kind of just settle the nerves of this young Cavs group.
So it's an 11-point game, second 3 of the night for Garland. Jaylen Brown! Good driving kick into the corner. 3-pointer that time, won't go from Okoro. Jaylen Brown stops on a dime, and he buries another triple.
Brown looking to shake LeVert. Brown dips in and banks it home. That's a difficult finish from Jaylen Brown. 12 points now for Caris LeVert in 11 minutes off the bench. Brown pump fakes the 3. Goes to the left hand. How about that finish from Jaylen? To what happened in game 2 of Boston's first round series against Miami, where the Heat shot the lights out. Celtics struggled from 3.
I never like to disagree with you when it comes to officiating. Jaylen Brown guarded by Okoro. He's going to elevate. That's a deep 3, and he hits. We crossed the 9-minute mark early in the second. Brown eyes lights up against Niang as he takes him to the cup.
And Stephanie, I think that's a great point. You know, if you look at their team, he was one of only 3 guys that had a positive plus-minus. So
Isaac Okoro now 1 of 7 from the field, making 1 of 8, and he's 0 of 4 from deep. Brown gets his arms locked up. He flicks it up and in. Just masterful offense. Short arms, the 3, rebound Holiday.
In the last 5 possessions, as you see Jaylen Brown understanding they're in the penalty and going into attack mode.
Shoot again, playing significant minutes. Now to Brown, working against LeVert, elevates, tough shot, and he sticks it. That is an all-star shot. Jaylen Brown, whose offensive efficiency numbers have been off the charts in the playoffs, kind of stumbled with his feet, able to get the shot off over the top of Strus.
10 early points.
Jaylen Brown gets past Toppin. Lefty layup is good. And Brown, first player in double figures.
Brown and Tatum back in with Holiday and White.
Jaylen Brown shot. Nice soft touch. Goes over the rim.
Brown spins. Nembhard fighting with him. Brown forces up the shot. It's good. Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum had hot starts. Nice fake. Gets inside. Beautiful use of the pivot foot from Brown. Brown drives down the lane. Stops, pops, and bangs it home. Again, Al Horford gets inside. Missed the layup. The follow won't go, but he grabs another offensive rebound. Almost poked away. Hauser, corner 3, in and out. Brown, an offensive rebound, puts it up and in.
Because of his ability to pick and pop against Turner and against smaller lineups that the Pacers can throw out, he can punish switches.
Brown punishes from downtown. His second 3-pointer. Nembhard, the spin move, drives inside. Double team, shot blocked. White and Horford were right there. Brown with force scores. Brown, the game's leading scorer, 19 points here in the first half. Finds some room, drives inside. Little clutch on the shot, and he banks it home. 21 first-half points for Jaylen Brown. Brown comes up with a steal, bad pass from Siakam. Here's Brown, goes up, foul from behind, counted at one. Not a smart play from Siakam, and a chance for a three-point play from Jaylen Brown. Pacers led by 2 after the first quarter, and then in the second quarter, Celtics scored the first 17 points of the period. Brown knocks it down, he's got 40.
4 rebounds, only 2 turnovers.
Jaylen Brown goes to Nesmith, gets past him, an easy shot there for Brown. Brown drives past Nesmith, gets inside once again, goes to the rim with force.
That's not an easy guy to dupe like that. There's Brown, jab step, fires away, got the 3.
To start the second half for Miles Turner.
Turner has shot well from three-point range throughout these playoffs. Brown gets in, backs it in, just overwhelms Nembhard. Jaylen Brown, the spin move. Nembhard shuts him off. Shot clock at 4. Brown tries again, layup, he banks it in. He would not take no for an answer. 7 to shoot. Jaylen Brown to drive, leans in, the floater's up, it's good, tie game with 2.5 to play. Including 3 victories in Minneapolis against the Timberwolves. Brown leans in, bank shot's good. Jaylen Brown hits a pair. Washington, incredible midseason acquisition from Charlotte. He's been their 3rd leading scorer in the playoffs. What a season he's had. Brown goes inside. Oh, what a slam from Jaylen Brown.
You can't casually double team unexpectedly, because that's when Boston's so dangerous.
Brown on the steal and slam. Brown, three-pointer, puts it in! Jaylen Brown at both ends of the floor, and the lead back up to 22. Maxi Kleber, Derek Lively offensive rebound, lost it, trying to get it back, throws it, but right to Brown. Jaylen Brown goes right past Doncic and the slam. Jaylen Brown, Derek Jones guarding him, nice duck and under, backs it home. Jaylen Brown, guarded by Irving, throws it up and in, had a little bit of daylight, and flipped it in. White on the drive, now to Brown, 6 to shoot. Jaylen Brown into the paint, layup, he banks it in.
He said we've got to do a better job of showing him better bodies, just be more aggressive at the point of attack. Mike?
Thanks, Lise. Brown, jump shot, got it. Brown, nice maneuver inside, going left, flips it up right. Lots of lead changes here to start the 3rd.
How many times in the 3rd have they had to take, I don't know, countless dribbles?
Jaylen Brown with the flush. A savage slam from Brown, 5 seconds to go in the 3rd. 6 on the 24. Tatum the drive, sidestep, shot is up, won't go. The follow by Brown. Another big play from Jaylen Brown. Brown using the screen, drives, pulls up, jump shot, puts it in. Jaylen Brown now with 30, and the lead back up to 4. After missing so many games, and he exploded. Kyrie Irving rattles in and out, tipped nicely by Tatum. And the Mavericks now 2 for 11. Brown goes right at Josh Green. Running layup is good. Celtics have been in control, led by double figures as Brown knocks down a shot.